If you think about it, this whole game, reality, life, this matrix is based on self awareness. Everything is based on self awareness, people. Self awareness is key from ascending out of this reality. Think of it like this you're born into a world and you are programmed into living a certain way that you have believed to be true and normal your whole entire life. Say, for instance, the white collar fence, you got the 9 to 5 job, you've got that salary, you got the wife, you got the children, but for some reason there is a sense of unease, no fulfillment, no desire, no love, no authentic purpose in this program that you have put yourself in. And so that is your intuition in some case talking to you and telling you that, hey, something is wrong here. We got everything, but how come we're not happy? That's your spirit, the inner being in your 3D body, communicating, asking, pleading, sometimes begging, depending on the type of individual. But ultimately, we all have this sort of feeling. But if we're living in an authentic life, then it's a different feeling. It's a feeling of ease, peace, comfortability, fulfillment. Better to admit you walked through the wrong door than spend your life in the wrong one. Do people have enough self awareness in their spirit to walk away from their life? Do people have enough self awareness to blame themselves for everything that has happened to them, like their trauma? Do most people have the self awareness to walk away from a partner they know that they're not fulfilling? They know that they're not part of their journey. Because everybody knows, when you have the wrong partner, intuitively, energies, but because of fear, the low vibrational frequency of fear, you stay into these toxic relationships, whether it's with your partner or a friend or family. Do you have enough self-awareness to protect what is important to you during the course of your lifetime into this reality? Do you have enough self awareness to understand and remember that you chose to come here? You signed the pre contract agreement when you were part of the stars and a God being to become a mortal figure in a realm, in a constructed reality. Do you have enough self awareness to remember that in your soul? I'll give you an example that is a part of this sequence in this reality. The program of a king, a person who has, I would say, made themselves a king. They've created an environment where they were selected to become a king of a kingdom, a protector of people, a leader. A leader has to have extreme amount of self-awareness because they're not only responsible for themselves, but they're responsible for the people. They're responsible for the people's children. They're responsible for the people's children's children, and so on and so forth. The king is responsible in keeping his family in line, at the same time keeping his fellows who follow him and his leadership in line to create a functional society. Now, if you don't have self-awareness to create a functioning society, then you get wars, you get civil wars, You get a dictator instead of a king. You get a president instead of a king. Because a president, whether you like it or not, people, is an illusion. It is it's a puppet master because he is not the initial leader of the country. He is just the watchman of the land, of the people who own him, who own the land. I'm not gonna get into politics. That's a, a conversation for another video, like I say all the time. But the moral of the story is, with what it has to do with metaphysics, is that if you can create the thought in your mind process, and if you can hold on the focus of always trying to understand yourself and learn about you 24/7, then your reality, your environment consciously, subconsciously changes because it's responding to your subconscious, your focus, the focus of self awareness. I want to know myself. I want to truly fulfill everything that I perhaps desire or need. Not want, but desire and need for myself and for the fulfillment of my life. You can radiate that in your environment based on the thought process. Self-awareness is key to ascending.